Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome if you are new. My name is Charlen, and on this channel, we focus on everything BFL, beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and you stay a while. In today's video, we are doing a collective haul of things I picked up from different places. Ulta has still been doing their 40% off sale. So I picked up a couple of other items that they released from that next week. They've been doing it by a week, like doing different categories and different things. So I did pick up a couple of other things on that second week. Then I went into TJ Maxx and put my nose on a couple of things. So I picked up some things from there. Got a couple of things from Amazon, from the Middle Eastern fragrance side of things. And I got my additional items that I picked up from the Sephora VIB savings event. I did go back in, you guys. So you'll see what items I got from there as well. So if you want to see what items I picked up from all those different places, then just stay tuned. All right, so first off, we'll just start off with the two things that I picked up from TJ Maxx. You guys, I've been in there a couple of times and I have been seeing all the things, but still looking for some things. I know they have like that sand and fog, like oils and different things. I haven't seen those in my stores, but I know they've been carrying it in a lot of other different stores. So I want to put my nose on some of those because I want to get more into the oils and the different butters from other places as well. I have my Bath and Body Works ones. I dabbled a little bit into the Victoria's Secret and the pink ones, but I would like to try some from the other brands. And I got a couple of like perfume serums from Genre Parfums, which are amazing. But there's other brands out there, and I want to dabble my toes, like I said, into a couple other things. So I want to try that brand out because it is all over everywhere. TikTok, Instagram is, everybody's talking about the sand and fog, perfume oils and things. So I'm curious about that. But while I was in there, I did get a couple of other things from the Le Monde Gourmand brand. So I found this creme brulee hair and body EDT. This is 100 ml or 3.4 fluid ounce is what this one is saying. So let's go ahead and give this a sniff while we're at it, because this one says, according to Le Monde Gourmand's site, that they have top note of apricot in here, roasted almond and black plum, middle note of midnight iris, jasmine sambac and violet, and base note of musk clouds, rum, and oak chip. So I looked up the notes while I was in there because I thought this smelled good just from smelling off the top, but I really want to really see how that is. Let that dry down just a little bit, because this says that it is an EDT. Okay. It does have a beautiful scent to it. I do pick up on the fruits in the beginning. It got a nice smell to it, actually. Let me spray this on my skin, and I'm gonna let it dry down just a little bit while it's sitting there. Cause when you first spray it, it does have the alcohol about it. Okay, now that this has started to dry down a little bit, you guys, cause you initially smell the fruits, right? It's like it says, it has the apricot, it has roasted almond, and the black plum. I'm mostly getting slight fruits with the toastiness of the almond. But as it dries, starts, sitting on your skin a little bit longer, I'm getting more of the, it's slight florals. I'm not picking up on a heavy floral note in here. I'm picking up on warmth, like a warm, cozy scent. So for this time of year, I feel like this is going to be super appropriate. this cream brulee. The name is throwing me off a little bit because when I think of a creme brulee, I think of real sweet, sugarily, toasty. Now I'm getting the toasty vibes, but I'm not getting the overly sweet vibes. Like the roasted almond is there with slight florals and slight fruit and musk. But I'm just getting a nice, cozy, warm scent from this is what I'm picking up more. So I can see a lot of people who are like into the musky type scents. This is perfect for this time of year for the sweater weather type category. Yes, and I can see this layering with quite a few things. So that is creme brulee. It's just giving you that nice, toasty, warm, cozy, comforting type scent. That is definitely what this one is giving me. The next one I have for you guys is also from Le Monde Gourmand, and this is the Vanille Mousse. So this one says that it also has apricot in it, but this one says it also has jasmine, and this one has brown sugar with amber. So a little less notes in here, but this is an EDP, whereas the other one was more of an EDT. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and spray this one on this hand too, so we can see how it smells on my skin. All right, I am definitely getting the jasmine in here. Slight fruit, the apricot, but it's not very heavy on the apricot. I'm smelling the jasmine, and I'm smelling the sweetness. So that is your brown sugar. They are not doing good on paper, so I'm gonna stick to my skin. Yeah, this is it's a slight floral like from the jasmine. It's got a nice sweetness about it, and it has a warmth about it. So that's exactly what I'm picking up from this Vanilla Mousse. It's very nice. And this is another one I feel like will layer very well with other things. So that is Vanilla Mousse. They're giving you similar vibes, whereas this one is giving you, has the nutty element to it. And this one is just keeping it with the florals, with the sweetness, with the warmth. Like it's giving me the same cozy, warm vibes as this one was giving me. So cozy warm with just the florals with the sweetness, and cozy warm with the nutty almond factor to it. And that's what I'm getting from these, picking up from these two. So that is creme brulee and Vanilla Mousse from Le Monde Gourmand that I picked up from TJ Maxx. Very nice. So moving on to what I picked up from Amazon. So I did some ordering of a couple of things from Amazon a while back, and I'm just not getting to film this with you guys. My Yara, I ended up giving my pink Yara away, and I got a couple of the other Yaras, so I'll share that in another video that I have not tested yet. But this time around I got, because I've had several people asking me about this one, and then someone else was telling me how much they enjoyed this one, and another person was asking me what were my thoughts on this one. And I said, you know, it's been on my list for a long time, but I haven't broke down and officially gotten this one yet. So we're going to try out Peace and Love. So I'm going to spray this out. I'll unbox it on one of my shorts like I normally do all my other Middle Eastern fragrances. And then I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to let it sit. So you guys will see this one in an upcoming perfume maceration video, because that's what I normally do with my Middle Eastern fragrances. I don't like to spray them right off the bat because I think it's unfair, because we know offhand that they haven't went through that process. So I like to let them go through that process, and then that way I can give a fair review on them based on me allowing it to do its thing. So Peace and Love by Lattafa from their Lattafa Pride collection. This is 100 ml, 3.4 ounce. So I'm gonna unbox this and we'll see what we think about it in a future video. Same with this Paris Corner Peach Delulu. I'm hoping I love this. This is a peach fragrance, hence the name. And I was like, we're gonna see, girl, whether you like this one or not. The notes sounded interesting to me, so I'm gonna do the same with this one. I'm gonna spray it out, put it in hiding, and we're gonna come back to this one in a future perfume maceration video. So stay tuned to updates on those two. And let's move on to the items that I got from Ulta. So like I was telling you guys before, Ulta is running their 40% off sale, early Black Friday sales that they're popping up for the all the way up to Black Friday. So they have select items that they're putting on sale like 40% off, and they actually advertise it as early Black Friday. So a couple of things I did pick up. They had MAC on sale last week. So I did get a couple of things. One is my backup, because if you guys look at any of my shorts of my makeup of the days, get ready with me, you would know that I love my MAC Giga Black mascara. Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara, Noir Intense. So that's how it comes in the packaging. It is a black shade, and this is how it looks here. So if you've seen me use this multiple times, this is my go-to for my bottom lash, because when you look at this, I actually got my other one sitting here, so let me grab that one real quick. When you look at the actual wand on this, when you see how tiny it is, it grabs your bottom lashes very well without getting much in the way, and without you having to worry about whether you're going to touch your skin or not. So I love this for my bottom lashes, hence I use it all the time. So got my backup of that one since they was having their sale on those. And I did pick up something else. This is the MAC Skin Finish Sunstruck Matte Bronzer. And this one, what shade? It's in Deep Golden. So this is what the packaging looks like. And we're gonna hope that this here is a good shade for me for a bronzer. But since I finished the bronzer, I allowed myself to get a bronzer. That's what that shade looks like. So we will do this, try it out in one of my Get Ready With Me's. Are you guys interested in longer videos for Get Ready With Me's? Because when I first started my channel, I would do those solid ones, and then I done a couple of them like trying new makeup. But I've been sticking to doing the shorts because those seem to be something that you guys enjoy. But if you would like to see me talk more about the products and me actually applying the products, then just let me know down below in the comments, because I can do that ever so often if that's something that you guys are interested in. These things are smelling wonderful on my hand. They're starting to project more. Yeah, they're getting sweeter as they're drying down, which I'm really appreciating. Very nice. Oh, okay. We'll let it keep doing its thing. They did not smell good on paper at all, so I don't know what was going on with that. All right, so I got the two MAC items from Ulta. And a couple of other things was on sale was the Shea Moisture line. So this time I got one of their soaps in the coconut and hibiscus. It says Glowing Radiance. I love the coconut and hibiscus line from Shea Moisture. I think it's a beautiful scent. So when I saw the soap, I decided to get the soap. I want to give it a go and see what I think about it. But that coconut and hibiscus scent I really enjoy. So got that. Oh, and with the MAC order, they gave me another mascara to try. Looks like this was a free gift with purchase. It says it's elevated. Maxx Stack Elevated Mascara. We'll see. I'll give it a go. All right, and the other Shea Moisture item that I got was I wanted to try their body butter. They have body butters. I didn't know that. So this is a raw shea deeply moisturizing body butter. Intensely rich formula moisturizers to heal dry skin. That's what it says on here. So we're going to see what I think about this body butter, because we're getting into the winter, transitioning into the winter time here. Well, where I live, we just now getting some coolness in the air to say we have a fall, but cooler weather means drier skin. So I want to try that too. The other brand that they had on sale last week, I have never heard of this brand. So if you have, you know anything about this brand, put it down below. But this is We Wore What is the name of this brand. Yes, We Wore What. So this one says a 001 We Wore What Woody Gourmand. It says it has notes of sandalwood, patchouli, cardamom, amber, creamy fig, cedarwood, and musk. So you know what made me get this. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So, and it came with a little free gift here. It says it's a cosmetic bag. But yeah, We Wore What? That's what this thing says here. So that's the name of the brand. And while we at it, why don't we go ahead and see what it smells like? We might as well, because I'm curious. This ain't no Middle Eastern fragrance. So it says that it is a 3.4 100 ml EDP. But what made me pick it up, it was a good deal on it. And it says it has creamy fig in it. It has sandalwood in it. It said it had cardamom in it. And those are all notes that speak to me, especially for this time of year. So I was so curious to see. Oh, this is nice looking bottle. Now this is definitely giving you earthy vibes. It's like, look at this, you guys. It feels like a rock. You hear that? It feels like a rock. This thing feels like I got a brick in my hand almost. But it's not as heavy as a brick, but it feels the texture wise of it. You see the texture. That texture on here is like, it is concrete. And look at the top. It's very earthy. It's giving you earthy vibes. Let's give this one a spray. Let's see what this atomizer looks like. It's one of those ones that shoot at you. I am definitely smelling spices from just spraying it. Oh yeah, very spicy. And they call this a woody gourmand. So very woodsy, but gourmand. And you are definitely smelling woods. And I am definitely smelling the cardamom. Let me see if this is supposed to be unisex or masculine, because I'm picking up on this that this could be either unisex or masculine leaning. All right, so I just pulled it up from the actual website, We Wore What. And it says, this fragrance is a woody gourmand scent in a travertine and stone-like bottle. It's familiar and very unique at the same time. It's the perfume's unisex smell. It's definitely unisex. With the combination of masculinity with the cedarwood and sweetness from the fig to make it feminine. It's super versatile scent, perfect to wear for a date night or a day at the office. You definitely have to be into a woodsy scent for this to be feminine for you. Because to me, more so, like things like sandalwood, yes, it's because it has that creamy vanilla scent. I'm not saying this is a bad scent. It smells good. But I think it's unisex, leaning masculine for me. Like, I want to see, I probably need to spray myself. Because off the paper, it's giving me, like it says woodsy gourmand. I'm not picking up on much fig. And they're saying the fig is in here supposed to help sweeten it up for it to be more, to make it more straight up unisex. But I'm picking up more of the spice, the woods. I pick up on the warmth, so that's the amber, and I'm picking up on the musk. I am not picking up on fig too much, which this probably will layer very well with Guilty as a fig that has a good sweetness about it. So it may highlight the fig in there, but the fig to me is not very prominent. The prominentness I'm getting from this is the woodsy scent, the patchouli, the musk, the warmth, the amber. So it smells very good. It's just, like it says, it's a woodsy gourmand. But I'm not getting much of a gourmand element, so to speak. Now, on the site, I didn't see that on here. No. On the site, it says sandalwood, creamy fig, and cardamom is in the top. It says mid notes of coconut water, patchouli, and musk in the mid. And then bottom notes of cedarwood and amber. Let me spray this on my skin. I'm going to run out of spots. But I want to smell this on my... It is a squirter. You see that? It squirts out. It's not much of a sprayer. But let's let it sit there for a minute. Let's let that one sit for a minute and we'll come back to it. Yep, let's let it sit there and we'll come back to it. It's getting sweeter on the paper now. The cardamom has turned down a little bit. It's still there. And the woodsiness about it is still there, but it's toned down because I'm starting to see the sweetness a little bit peek through on the paper. This, you guys, is your straight up woodsy type. I can see a lot of people loving this. If you love the note of santal, you love those type leaning fragrances, you're gonna love this. This has a mysterious element about it. And the cardamom in here smells wonderful. Yeah, it's just something about it that's really nice. It's like mysterious and nice, woodsy. It's not something I have in my collection for me. And so it's really got me intrigued. But like I said, it's straight up unisex. When I smell it on paper, I was getting more unisex leaning masculine. But on my skin, it's just straight up unisex. It's not too sweet. It's not fruity. It's just giving you that. It's a nice change. I can see people wearing this to their office. Oh yeah, it's nice. It's surprising and nice. And this bottle is different for sure. It's different. But it's sleek, it's cute in its own right. So that is We Wore What 001. That is your woodsy gourmand. It is a different scent in a good way. Is what I can say. I'll have to do like a 4 days wear test on this to give my overall thoughts on it. So we'll circle back around to it. But First impressions, paper-wise, it was giving me unisex leaning masculine, but as it's drying down, it's giving me straight up unisex on my skin. It's straight up unisex, but they named it correctly when they said Woodsy Gourmand, because it's giving me the Woodsy Gourmand vibes for sure. So that is nice. Yeah, that's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So that is We Wore What? We wore what? Is that how we supposed to say it? Because that's what it's making me think of. We wore what? But that is that one. So let's move it along. Some of these other items now that I picked up from Sephora when I went back in for round 2. First of all, they gave me just a couple of little samples here, you know, Chance and some Tatcha serum. But you guys, I'll do some future video on these because I already got too much things on me. But I went back in for some of the perfumes that I had been eyeballing that I said I wanted to give a go. Before I get to that, I got a backup of my cotton tips. Came ripped in the box, but I got a backup of these. I'm almost down on my one of these bags, so I got this to replace that one. I told you guys that this was in my Sephora recommendations. This is a tried and true. I love these. They're super soft facial cottons on your face, to use on your face. I love these. So got a backup of those. This year, I love the Laneige sleeping mask, and this time they gave us 3 of the lip mask, and then they gave us 2 lip glowy balms. So this is what this one looks like. So I picked up this set here. So what it has in here. So it has eggnog latte, caramel, and chocolate in these 3 minis. And then they have vanilla and sweet candy in the lip glowy balms. So that is what I picked up from Laneige. Ellis Brooklyn had several of their little hair and body mists on sale, and I don't remember getting a lychee one. Ipsy Mega Shop, or whatever it's called, had these on their site as well, but they didn't have this one whenever I got them from Ipsy. So lychee is one that I wanted. Lychee, however you say it, from Ellis Brooklyn. I wanted to get this one. This is a 50 ml or 1.69 fluid ounce. And it says it is lychee milkshake. Playful, juicy cheek, sparkling cassis, lychee milkshake, and raspberry leaves is what's in this one. That's the notes on it right there. So got that one. And then a couple of the travel sizes that I picked up because I got several travels sprays. This is a 10 ml or 0.34 fluid ounce in the 7 Virtues Candied Lychee. So this one here is gorgeous box. This has been one that has been on my list for a while to try. I want to try this one out. So we're going to give it a go. Show you what it actually looks like. This is the actual spray here. And it is a spray. So we're going to see what I think of these. Like I said, stay tuned. Future video where I'll go over these. The other one that I picked up that I told you guys I was thinking about trying, but I was going to get it in the travel if I got it, was this one here from Scholar. This is their new Double Dates. So this is also a 10 ml. So this is what this one looks like. So we're going to give this one a go as well. The other one that I picked up were 2 from Ellis Brooklyn. This is Guava Granita, which is one that's been on my list to want to try. And then the new one that they released here, Queen's Caramel. So let me show you what this one looks like first. Okay. Queen Caramel looks like this. And it is also a spray. And Guava Granita. You guys, all three of these perfumes that I put on me are singing. Like they let me know they're present, and they all smell good. The other one is Guava Granita. And this one is also a spray. So we'll be seeing what I think of these in a future video, you guys. We're going to give them wear tests like I do everything else. I'm going to do a 4-day wear test on them, not layering them with anything. And we're going to see what they actually wear on my skin chemistry, see what I think about them. Wow, these are nice. And last but not least is what I picked up was the new perfume from Ariana Grande. Love Notes Plush Vanilla. So I picked up this set here. This was one I was super curious about. It has, this is how it looks like on the back. But it has, says it's an $85 value. This feels like velvet. Like the actual packaging is so smooth, it feels like velvet. And it's my favorite color, you guys. It's my favorite color. It's got that lavender lilac color. I love it. So this is what it looks like outside of the packaging. So they have, what, a 10 ml here. So this is a 10 ml, and then the other one is 125 ml. So this is a big daddy. And both is at EDP, and it says 4.25 fluid ounce or 125 ml is what this one is. So this is their Plush Vanilla Love Notes by Ariana Grande. It has like a heart shape on it as well, almost like a triangular curved shape. So I'm going to do a dedicated video to this as well after I do a 4-day wear test, telling you my thoughts on this fragrance. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, turn on your notification bell, and we'll get to wearing this one. I'll tell you what I think about it for sure. But this 10 ml, is this a spray? Yes, it is. This one is a spray as well. So that's nice. You got a whole 10 ml travel and a 4.25 fluid ounce, which says it's 125 ml on top of that. So for 135 ml, you got this set, 135 mils, you got this set for $85 from Ariana Grande. That is a good deal for sure. And then you're able to get the percentage off during the sale. So I decided to go ahead and go for that one because that was on my list anyway. So went ahead and picked that up. But that is everything from my collective haul, you guys. Tell me what you think of my picks down below. And any of your recommendations or things that you think I should take a look at. Tell me what you guys think about this We Wore What brand. Like I mentioned before, have you guys tried anything from them? Because they had several of their perfumes on sale during that 1 week. So I said I never heard of the brand, so I wanted to test them out. And I would definitely tell you guys more about these as they wear more on my skin. But off the top, Cream Brulee and that Vanilla Mousse, I like them both a lot. They're both really like projecting. And this We Wore What in the 001 is also. So I'm assuming this is their first fragrance since it says 001 on it. But yeah, it's a nice woodsy, clean, like it says, gourmand in its own right. It's something about it that's just so unique and mysterious that I'm loving very much. But that is everything from this haul. Comment down below. Give me a big thumbs up. And consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.